What's up, Internet? We are here in the town, a little bit later than I planned. I think there was like a special event today, and I meant to do that by about 3:30 this afternoon, and whoops, I kind of lost a lot of time having to do a bunch of other stuff, or a bunch of other people, but here we are doing some stuff. I think we can still end up getting our bonus thing from good old Mr. Tortimer if we go to our other town, which is like a 3-hour time gap between us. So I think we still have time, but you know, I had not planned on doing this as late as we are doing this. That's on me. I apologize. But we've got a bunch of stuff we got to sell to Mr. Nook. Also, our trees are now pink, which is very, very pretty. So basically the town's already doing half our job of making the town a prettier place. So, you know, there's that. It feels like we're not just doing this on our own now. Now the actual town itself is doing it for us. It's finally got the memo. Yes. Alas, we are not getting like a 90% discount from Mr. Nook, although we should, given how much money we've sunk into his business, his other business, and his other business, but alas, he will not give us any sort of discount. On the bright side, we're getting plenty of bells, so, you know, if nothing else. Hopefully, they're not all, flipping, paperweights, too. We want good fossils. We got like 2 days worth because we couldn't sell them any yesterday. Because of course, you had that whole, presently I'm just currently not doing a thing because I'm doing a different thing. And therefore I can't do 2 things at once. Even though I've got a much bigger staff and therefore should be able to. I think he's getting old and complacent. Having earned as many bells as he has. Okay, so we got 1, 2 paperweights out of 6. That's not too bad. That's kind of the average for us so far, so I won't complain too much about that. We can have all of these. And we've almost got a house, or a house deposit, a bank deposit, which is good, because we need that. Is there anything cool with the Nooklings today? Doesn't really look it. I guess we'll just get some paper so we can go send out some wonderful, fantastical fossils to our bestest buddy, Mr. Museum, as well as the flowers to make the town a better place. And then we'll just be on our merry little way. Because I think that's all we're going to need Mr. Nook for today. Because Mr. Nook is just, well, he's not stocking anything of value for us today, so we don't need to buy anything. But his clone, Mr. Nook, might in the other town, so while we're there, we might have to take a look. Certainly, certainly. Let's see what we got. We got some pansies. Yes, I'll take some of those. Onwards to our giant garden. Okay, so who's living? Oh, right. And by oh, right, I mean, who the hell are you? We've got another anteater in our town. We have like all the anteaters in the game in our town right now, and I don't really care for many of them. There's maybe one I want in my town, and even then, she's no Pecan. She's no Pearl. She's no Olivia. She's no Kitty. She might have the same personality, but she's not them. Ergo, inferior in all respects. But that said, we're still making the town a better place, and that's something. It's a thing we gotta do. Stinky. Stinky, stinky. He wears underpants on his head like a luchador mask because stinky. That's how he got his name. And things are still perfect, so we're clearly doing something right with the town. Okay, so there's that. That's done. We gotta hit some things with a shovel at some point, but I think first things first, we'll probably go to the other town and just take care of stuff over there. That seems like a plan. And while we're here, so I don't forget, just gonna throw away this crap and get rid of those extra fossils in our inventory. Just in case we need to fill up on nonsense in the other town. It's kind of pretty paper. Looks like hibiscus flowers. Of course, there aren't any blue hibiscus as far as I'm aware. Blue's not a natural flower color for the most part. Unless we're talking like forget-me-nots. Those are like the only actual blue flowers out there naturally. What's this? Plate armor. Actually, that could be useful. We'll take a look later. Alright, Porter. Take me to the other town. That's... okay. Come on, Porter, let's go. We gotta go clean up the other town, make other people happy, because we're trying to make the world a better place here. We don't have time to wait for your trains. I will walk, and once the train gets next to me, I will just jump on. That's how this will work. And then we'll get there faster. There'll be less just standing around, waiting for things to load. Can we do that? Or maybe can we invest in like an airport? Taxi service? Anything? Trains just seem so inefficient and slow. Also, your train only has one passenger car. That seems kind of really underwhelming. Also, where exactly is Rover hanging out if this is like the only passenger car? That seems like that would be the connector for another passenger car, but there isn't one. I mean, as I understand how this is laid out, that means he's basically just standing outside in the wind whipping out, talking on the phone somehow. But, you know, that would make it really hard to talk on the phone, one would think. Maybe it's some kind of magic Rover phone, powered by his fantastic sweater I'm not allowed to have. That must be it. It's the only logical conclusion. The only one. There are no others. Okay, so here we are once again in our good old favorite other town. And all our favorite animals are here. They still haven't moved, which further lends credence to the idea that they're just not going to, because they are inherently the natural residents, whereas imported ones will probably just replace other imported ones, which is good to know, especially if we plan on, you know, trying to transplant some people here into our town. And you are the most important tortoise. Can I at least take part in the events today? I don't think so. Alas. Okay, well, when I'm done here, I'll log on to this town and get the prize, and then I'll drop it off in the other town, because I know I kind of missed it just because I was busy doing a bunch of other stuff, which I'm sad about, but still, you know, I can go and do that, thankfully, because there's a time delay, but I thought I'd still be able to get it if I was from a different town. But we're learning stuff. I think it was a hunk of driftwood. Now get up. Now give me a prize for saving you, Gulliver. Mr. Poop Deck Mopper. Come on, give me something neat. Something exclusive, something I don't have. You know, the weird thing is, a lot of the things he gives you are like works of art, but they have nothing to do with anything you can give to the museum, which is weird. You'd think the museum would be jumping over themselves to have a Merlion statue. Or like a model of the Arc de Triomphe or something, but nope. They're not interested. What's that? You've got a suit of authentic plate armor? Yeah, we don't care. It's just weird. It feels like that would be something the museum would actually be interested in. Also, who's this going to? A thing from Stinky to the other guy who is also Stinky. Not because that's his name, he just kind of is like that. Fair enough. Let's get rid of this, because of course before we clean out any acre, it is our duty to try and clean up the town in any way we can. Although getting the magic glowy spot, that's just for me, let's just be honest. And falling into pitfalls, that's also my job, whether I like it or not. I have to do it. I don't have a choice. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. That's right, it's April, so there's new insects and stuff to catch. Because this place is on like a 6-hour delay, I can do that at this hour. It's great. I should play a lot more cautiously, knowing there are bugs around I can catch. I think there's a lot more fish I can catch too, so we've got to keep our eyes out for them. Which is exciting. I do like that there's more fish and stuff for me to catch. Nothing here in terms of stuff that I want. Although we should probably go and buy some more flowers before we're done here, but that'll be before we leave, of course. Of course. So we will go try and find other places to clean up. Plus also raid the dump, because we can do that. A new spring shirt on a new spring day. How new and springy is it? I think I've seen this shirt before. Wasn't that super thrilled about it, but it's kind of nice, I guess. But it's not the one shirt I'm currently looking for, so... Crayfish. But that's not the one pond fish we need, alas. But we will find it eventually. We just have to keep looking. It's as simple as that. Okay, now starting with row 2, we gotta go once again looking for all the weeds. I'm sure there's probably a more efficient way to have done this, but we're not doing it that way. We're doing it this way because it's the way I'm doing it. On the bright side, though, it doesn't look like there's too many weeds for us to go back and pick up, so, you know, at least we're making some progress. Got a thing for me to do, Pierce, while I'm here? Oh, well. See you later, Pierce. I think Kaiser's in his house, and we do have to deliver that thing to him, so we'll do that. Also, I believe that is a Droploid, which I'm jealous of, because I want one. Here's your stupid thing. Be less forgetful in leaving stuff. I want not your wallpaper. I will take your Droploid, though, because I want it. Because it's so unique, and there's no other types of Droploids out there. There's just literally the one. Not seen any other fish. Looking for weeds, gotta clean up this town. Gonna make people smile, gonna earn myself a parade. And then people cheer, and they'll be like, yay, and I'll be like, alright. I earned myself a parade because I'm just that much of a hero. Just for doing nice things for people who should have nice things happen to them sometimes. Also, I think there's a thing here. A Mrs. Flamingo. I don't need a Mrs. Flamingo, but I'll take it. I can sell that. Plus, I get to take a bite out of littering. Which is good, because you shouldn't litter if you need to clean up the places, instead of making them worse. Or else you make people sad, and you leave a bad impression for the youngins, thinking it's okay to litter when it's really not. And then the cycle repeats. Because people think that it's okay to litter even though it's not. And then eventually everyone just thinks it's okay to litter, and then the entire world just becomes a giant garbage dump and everyone's sad because of it. And that's why you need to try and clean up after yourself every now and then. So that the world doesn't turn to a giant garbage dump. That's not what it's here for. Get rid of this, get rid of this, and get rid of this. We are slowly making progress. I think snails are in season for insects as well, so we're going to have to be super aware of them because I remember them being a huge pain to try and catch. Okay, I think this acre is done. Yep, looks like it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so we can sell some stuff. We can, since we're here, we'll take this. Because it's basically in the next acre over. There's Jim Betts. I think I had to talk to her about something. There's something I needed to talk to you about. Alright, we'll go talk to Cookie. Pearl. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine, I will. You gotta talk to each other, become new best friends, completely change each other's clothes. Oh, what's his name's gone. That's okay. I'm okay with Hank being gone. He was kind of annoying. But good old Weber's still here for some reason. Alas. I wish there was some more control over like who got to stay and who got to go in your towns. It'd be kind of nice. I gave it to Goldie because I'm just someone who gives stuff to other people. I just do that because reasons. I don't think Ketzel's in. He's not in. Velma, do you need a thing while I'm here? I need to know what Cube needs. He needs a camera? Got it. I will go bug him. For a camera. Or deliver one, whatever you want. Whatever. I'm paying attention. I feel like I'm just nodding along saying I'll do a thing. If you think that, then you're crazy, and you're not crazy. Come on, Mr. Fishy, Fishy, Fish. I want to catch you. And turn you into a fish stick. And maybe Wendell will eat you. I believe we already have that one, but I'm not sure, so we'll hold on to it. Now, Cube. He was around here, I believe. Mr. GameCube the Penguin. Though he's not here. That presents a problem, because now we gotta find him. Where are you, Mr. GameCube Penguin? We must find you and deliver unto you a watch. Because reasons. also got a new fossil, which will be going once again to our bestest buddy, Mr. Museum. Will be so happy to give us something of actual value in return. It's a good system we have, Mr. Museum and I. But where is Mr. GameCube Penguin? Typically they don't go far beyond their home acre unless they're going somewhere specific. But I don't know where he is. And that's a problem. Because the whole, getting something from someone is reliant on the fact that we know where they are to get it from them. But alas, we do not know where he is. And our old pal, Mr. GameCube Penguin, he's just not making it easy on us today, I guess. There's Goldie. Goldie, I need a thing. I will get this to Pearl. I promise. And the secret is that was actually our in-game April Fool's joke. We're going to throw it off a ravine and make her get yelled at by Pearl. And it'll be so funny. Also, they just talked through a tree. That was kind of special. Maybe they were communing with the tree. Okay, still gotta find Cube before we leave, though. Where, oh where is the GameCube Penguin? He must be somewhere, but where? I know not know does I. I want to sell this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. That's so very close to a house payment right there. Or a bank payment or whatever. Payment going to someone for something. Truly, we are close. And therefore, we must persevere. So that we can one day get another prize from the magical, mystical land of the bank. Giving us prizes because reasons. But where is Mr. Cube? He's not around here. Check the areas surrounding his house. The only other place I can think of where he would be is, of course, the fantabulous, wonderful... There he is. Here. Specifically here. Here's your camera. You could have talked to Velma about it. Maybe you were. No, he didn't give us a Merline. He gave us a storefront, which doesn't have much value to us, but still. That should be more than enough, but that said, we also do need to buy some flowers. So what I think we'll do is still try and stock up on some peaches and stuff. As long as it's not apples, we're good. That should be more than enough fruit. It's good because we are running out of inventory space rather quickly. Running. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Slightly better town. Powers activate. And maybe that's a frog. I'm not sure. Again, I can't hear, but let's try and catch it because I still need to catch a frog for the museum. And for my ability to get the golden whatchamahoozy. Nothing there. It was a crayfish all along. That's less interesting. I'm here to sell the crayfish. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell, sell. It's like 4,000 bells. It's not bad. Alright, let's get ourselves some of these. I'll take that white tulip. And I'll take that purple pansy. And I will in fact take some cosmos. And some more cosmos. And some pansies for good measure. I think it's time we go back to our town, the town. And we'll plant these, and then we'll go see Phyllis. And we'll see what we can do about doing our athletics schedule. Alright. I'm seeing a seam line between the character's hat and his face. That's bothering me now. Alright. Onwards we go. For great adventure and glory, and also for the beautification of the town. And also Rover. Because Rover. Alright, let's get going. Come on, Rover. It's not weird. I think it's quite a common occurrence we run into each other. We do it every day. The only time we don't is when Blanca's here. Okay. So, our flower bed is this way right now. We shall deliver unto the world a flower garden like no other, because it will be so flowery and so gardeny that they won't even be able to handle it. The world will just explode with how awesome this flower garden is going to be. Alright, there's that. I gotta go deliver some things to good old Mr. Museum, because I know I've got at least an insect I don't have. Might have a fish too. Huh. Kind of a nice house, I guess. Yeah, so we'll deliver this to Blithers, and then after that, I guess we'll go to our daily exercise routine after getting rid of the fossils for Phyllis. Oh look, Cody Brain Fart's still here. Hooray. Thanks, Cody. It's not like you just ruin everything. Your entire life is April Fool's Day, Cody. And you make everyone's worse for it. Blithers, I have an insect and possibly a fish for you. But not a golden X. You're not allowed to have that. That's mine. Don't look at it. I think he likes bugs a lot. Horrific. I have a fish. I'm not sure if you have it, but let's make sure. Better safe than sorry. Ah, we already have one then. That's okay. I think you like bugs better than fish, Blithers. But I insist, you take this fish home. He'll be your bestest friend. You could name him Lord Fishington III. And you could go on adventures with him. And they would write stories about your adventures. Called The Adventures of Blithers and Lord Fishington III. Okay, so now we gotta go see, of course, our bestest buddy, Phyllis. As soon as we clean this up and get this magic spot out of the way. Because we gotta go make a bank deposit. And once we do that, I think we're good for the day. So we'll just go up here. Keep going north. Avoid Cupcake. I wouldn't say no to a cupcake. Cupcakes are delicious. Go to the post office. Office and posts. Hey Phyllis, here to mail some letters. You can have these ones. And you can have these ones. And let's of course not forget these ones. She has a unique dress you can't get either. Not that I'm jealous. Damn you NPCs and your special exclusive stuff I'm not allowed to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna make a few more bells every single day. Eventually we're gonna get something awesome. But it's probably gonna be like a million years from now because the rewards and the amount you have to save for them is kind of ridiculous. Let's get rid of this. Ooh, and this. I saw something back there, but I guess not. Alright, onwards to our destiny. And of course, our athletic regime. As soon as we get a big high five from our bestest pal, Bunny Bee Balloon, we'll be on our way. Cheering us on from the sidelines, like always. Now let's see if we can beat the Man Crab yet again. I mean, the nice thing is, going after Bald Bull 2 a second time, I can tell you he's not super hard. So I figure he probably won't be as long to try and get advanced upon than, say, Popinski was. So that's a plus, I guess. You know, just train a little bit more every day, and that's how you build up muscles in your villager. And eventually he'll be able to rip out trees with his bare hands. That's how awesomely ripped he'll be. And I think that might have been a little late, so I think he's going to get up. Nope, I think that's the instant. He doesn't get up on a 1 count, that's it. Right. Next we've got to fight the Stash himself, Von Kaiser. It's just a matter of finding the proper rhythm. I'm not the most rhythmic person ever, that's why it takes me so long, but... just need to get me 3 different stars. 2, 3. That's 1. And of course he'll get up, because he always does. I'm not sure this guy has an instant. If he does, I haven't found it. Dodge. That's 2. But this way is pretty consistently fast. Just a matter of getting the stars, which is a little bit tricky. Dodge, and boom. Next. And of course, next we have to go fight Eyebrows Magoo. Piston onto 1. Well, I think he's a little bit trickier than he used to be just because I'm getting used to the second one more and more. Which I honestly think is a good problem to have because, I mean, if the harder one is the one I'm getting used to and it's kind of ruining my chance with the easier one, I can at least scrub out a win against the easier one. The harder one's the tricky one. Granted, I've still not found a conventional way to beat the second one. It's all through, like, perfect timing and instant KO on his special. Boom. Wow. Okay. But I can still do that to you. Somehow he gets fundamentally weaker though, like, in getting stronger, he goes from being able to get up from getting knocked down from his special to instantly going down and staying down. Boom. I wonder what the logic there is. I'm sure there's some kind of gamey logic to it, but I just can't figure. It's like, you know, I'm stronger, I'm faster, and yet I'm now fundamentally weaker to the same kind of scenario. Even if my attack is fundamentally now better. But you're done, all the same. Now, of course, we get the legendary password sequence of destiny, accompanied by the melon and ham suit chased by dogs just off screen. Because the lore of Punch-Out is just that interesting. We're met now with the easiest fight in the game, Mr. Flamenco. I genuinely think every fight in the game is harder than this guy. That said, I think you have to fight him a second time, and he's a lot harder later on. I genuinely don't remember that fight. That's like the weird thing about what makes Bald Bull's second fight a little strange is he's not really any different. He's a little faster, but that's it. Now it's just a matter of dodging his one punch. Oop. And he's done. Shan't be getting up, I fear. Although that doesn't bother me any. Right, next is, of course, the princely potamus King Hippo. One of the most interesting fight in the game as far as I'm concerned. But it's also like the most linear fight in the game as well, because it can only go one way. Well, if you want to win it, it only goes one way. There's no other patterns or anything. There's no patterns with this guy, period, which is a little weird. I think it's part of what makes him such a strange fight. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. That's okay. Nice thing is he gives you plenty of opportunities if you get tired or knocked down for like an instant return on him. So it's not too bad. Alright. Next we have Great Tiger, Mr. Magic Man himself. Magic Man! But he's not magic enough to dodge my punches. He's just so punchable. 5, 6, dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoopsie. That could change up his pattern a little bit. As could that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go into like a round 2 now. That's not ideal, but you know, it's not a hard fight by any means. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. I think that first magic punch is based on the timer hitting 2 minutes 30 seconds. It's not based on him getting knocked down or anything else. Unfortunately, this also means that his pattern kind of resets, which means we have to go to a round 2. Not ideal. So I'm not really bothered by having to go into round 2 with this guy. He's not a hard fight at all. Though he is something of a show-off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, punch. Wanna try that again? Make this fight real quick. I think I've already gotten more than enough points to win by decision. I think to win by decision you need like 2,500 points. Which is basically just knock him down twice. And, you know, not get murdered by the magic punch, I guess. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Oh no! Oh my god, wow. Magic Man, he just does not want to give this up. Alright, fair enough. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch. The thing you have to understand about his magic punch is it's a counter to 5. If you block it 5 times, it gets stunned. You can instantly take him out. But if anywhere in between that count, he gets a punch in, his counter resets. And he'll just keep going until he gets, basically, kills you. I'm surprised it's taking this long. I'm not having a good day, it seems. But I still do not fear you, Magic Man. I'm embarrassed it's taking this long, but I don't fear you. 2, 3, 4, 5, punch. Again, not really all that scary a fight. But again, Magic Punch specifically is kind of like every fight after this, where it's just, if something goes wrong, stuff goes really wrong really fast, and it just kind of snowballs. Whoopsie. That said, I'm genuinely pretty sure he's not getting up. So there. Not the smoothest Great Tiger fight, but he's down and that's what matters. And now I've got hiccups. Terrific. Alright, well, next we're fighting the turkey from Turkey. Good old bald bull. Whoop, punch. Whoop, punch. Whoop, punch. Whoop, punch. Whoop, punch. Interlacing issues. Hooray. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, punch. Whoop, punch. Whoop, punch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna uppercut, so let's get out of the way of that. If he survives this round of punch, he'll uppercut again, but he won't, because he's down. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uppercuts. Uppercut again. Nope. I'm not sure what throws him out of that pattern. Now he'll do his bull charge. Boop. And he should bull charge one more time before we're done the round. So as long as I don't get instantly KO'd by it, which, you know, can happen, certainly. Nope, but not tonight. He's done. That makes us the Major League Champion titleship holder, whatever, sport ball nonsense. Plus, we get, once again, the legendary password screen of destiny with the melon suit and the dogs just off screen chasing us, trying to eat our outfit. Alright, so now we got Honda 2. Still not figured out a traditional way to take this guy out. It's either gotta be by decision or instant KO. Let's see what we can do. One, 2, 3. No uppercut. No uppercut. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that took a little long. Plenty of chances to recoup that instant KO chance, though. 1, 2, 3. Uppercut. Oh, here we go. And there's the instant. Timing on that's a lot tighter than the first version of him, but it's definitely a lot more effective. It ends the fight real quick. Alright, now we've got the man formerly known as the Wall, the half-crab giant pink Russian man, Soda Popinski. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a third victory in a row against him. But let's see. I'm not having the best night. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And kind of like I was saying with the other guys prior to this, it's sort of one of those when it rains it pours things. Once you do something wrong, it goes real wrong real fast. And this guy, he hits like an absolute truck, so you can't really recover from it too well. 1, 2, 3. But another thing is, I'm still pretty nervous around him, so I'm definitely trying to, like, overcompensate by dodging a lot more, and it's actually, like, to my detriment. So it means, like, on my return from the dodge, I'm gonna get hit. Oh no. And that uppercut right there would have instant KO'd me. So this is not an ideal situation for us. That said, his hardest phase is the first phase, because that's when he throws most of his abilities. His second phase is actually really, really tame comparatively. Problem is we have to, you know, survive until then. Okay. Please heal me a fair bit. I kind of need that. Alright, that's maybe 2 punches worth, so I can at least survive a punch. I'll just, out of the gate, start uppercutting. That's most of what phase 2 of this guy is. It's just throwing uppercuts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Start returning punches left, right, and center. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Overcorrecting. Gotta calm down. Full of beans. Whew. Yeah, this guy, he's a scary fight. I may have beaten him a couple times, but that doesn't mean by any means that I'm used to fighting him, and I don't think we're getting up from that. We might be able to. No. That's the thing, like, if you get knocked down in the first phase, you can't get up during the second phase, and that's kind of a thing that makes surviving to the second phase kind of annoying. Kind of have to play the first phase rather well. So we'll do a little bit of balloon trip just to cool down, and then we'll, I think we'll call it. So alas, we did not get the 3 in a row, but someday we'll be able to consistently take him out every single time. It's just a matter of us practicing every day. And every day we practice, our villager's going to get a little more pumped. And soon he'll be able to enter the village strongman contest, and he'll win because he'll have 0 competition, because no one else can take out Soda Popinski. That's just facts. Grab that. I don't like that window, but we'll take it. Alas, we are not getting many points, and that's a problem. Woo! Nope. 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 Okay. It's okay. We'll take these. Just get out of your hair. Can we get the top score of balloon trip mode today? Probably not, but let's see if we can anyway. The thing that frustrates me the most is, like, this is the initial preset high score. I don't think I've ever been able to beat it. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. There's a huge window there. We're gonna take that window. Oh, go through that tiny little window. Through this one. I know I'm missing a lot of points, but if I can survive, that's a bigger prize. Whoops. The stupid bubbles, they always ruin everything. We'll try again. I'm willing to go. I don't want to have lost to the bubble of time stopping this. But yeah, those bubbles, they kind of... I get why they're there, but they kind of just make things a lot harder to do than easier. Alas, we're not going to get the bonus that early. And the only person I've ever seen who can get the bonus with those, like, early predefined balloons is literally the guy who programmed the game, so And what an excellent game he programmed. Just gonna go up here. I know the bonus would shoot us right up to the top of that high score list, but I think survival is kind of top priority, especially considering that all the electric sparks are completely random. So we might not be doing the best, but at the very least we can continue to survive to get more points in the future. So small victories. Whoop. Just gonna go real cautiously in here. Not grab that bubble and completely screw up my rhythm. Oh, go away, bubble. You're ruining everything again. Woo. Because momentum doesn't work like that. Whoop. Nope. Nah. Oh well. Someday we'll get the high score in there. Not tonight, it seems. But I think that will be it for tonight. And I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single day to varying results. Sometimes I actually get Popinski knocked down, which is exciting. But you might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you. That's how special you are and how special those videos are. I worked very hard on them and I'm very proud of them. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Chuck a few bells my way to help keep the lights on, and I can continue to do awesome stuff like this. Plus, you get yourself on the supporters Discord, where we can talk about awesome things like apparently getting special April Fool's things when you're only the person in the village. Seriously, I really thought, just talk to Tortimer and it would work, but I'll grab it on my other file and I'll just drop it off here. And hey, maybe we'll get a new villager that isn't terrible from my old village. That'd be kind of nice. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.